Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to a set of Total War Rome 2 replays. Obviously, we're going to be split up for every video. And as you can see from good friend right there, me and Sith Pontic, we played a couple matches. Just for fun, we played 3. I lost the set to 2-1. However, they were pretty fun matches to play in. And none of them were really that one-sided. It was pretty, as I said before, they were pretty fun to play. So the first one we did, Pontic, he picked Tylus, or Tillis. I'm apparently the only person who says Tylus. And I picked the Nervii. Now, as you can see, I brought 2 Osworn, one is my general, 2 mercenary Germanic scout riders, 2 heavy horse, mighty horse, 3 Celtic slingers, 3 levy freemen, 6 fierce swords, and 2, what are they called? Guerrilla swordsmen. We played with standard tournament rules. Obviously, I couldn't bring 2 more fierce swords. Now, as you see, my opponent, Pontic, he brought 3 raiding horsemen. I have to see the exact numbers. 1, 2, actually, let me pause it while I count it. 1, 3, 5 Celtic warriors, 2 tribal warriors, and I think, I just can't see all of his army yet because of these trees. I believe he brought 3 or 4 tribal warriors, some spear warriors, some levy freemen, and I'll recount the numbers in the end. Or you can pause the video while I was waiting for it to load. Now, as you can see, I wave off his raiding horseman here. He was focusing on my ambushers. Ambushers are guerrilla swordsmen. However, guerrilla swordsmen actually have like armor. He really should be focusing on my fierce swords with that, since if he gets past their shields, my fierce swords are just going to get ripped up by it. Now, I know that he's not be able to really cause too much damage with his raiding horseman. I'm afraid that he's going to pop off some of my fierce swords from the front. There you go, now you can see the rest of his army. So we brought some Osworn and some Galathracian infantry, which are also very good infantry. The tribal warriors aren't the only tools at Tylus's disposal. Now I have this flank completely over here cleared up because I know he has all of his cavalry over here. Now again, as I always say, if you're fighting skirmisher cav, split up your cav forces. Don't just keep them in one big blob. As you see, I split them off here. Some deal with this group, some to deal with that group. And this way it becomes a lot harder for the person who is trying to micro this to control them. Now, he actually charges raiding horsemen in right here, which I do not agree with. These raiding horsemen wouldn't have caused too much damage in the end. However, charging them in was not a very good idea. Over here, my mighty horse to get him around to the red line, which obviously this is pretty cheap, and if it were somewhere else in the field, I probably would not have caught him. However, his raiding horsemen do get caught by my mighty horse. I send another one of my Germanic scout riders to help join this fight. And these raiding horsemen are firing over here into this cav fight. However, ultimately, I'm still going to beat them. That raiding horseman is about to rout. And as you see, the line is about to clash right here. He uses these spear warriors and some of these. Did he really bring any levy freemen? I think he did. It might have been 1 or 2 levy. Yeah, he uses them as charge blockers, which ends the Nervii. That kills me, because the Nervii, I have to kill him quick and I have to kill him fast. So obviously, using his spearmen as charge blockers was a very good idea on his part. And really decrease the amount of damage my fierce swords are going to cause. Now here's the thing, don't be deceived. Tribal warriors and fierce swords can go toe to toe, and they can cause a lot of damage to each other. Over here you can see that some of my spearmen get hoarded up on this one tribal warrior, which even with how many men are all attacking it, it still takes forever for them to die. Over here you can see that my cavalry were finally able to be freed up from those cav fights. I don't know why these couple men are... they're... Well, this is stupid. I see some of my Celtic slingers were able to fire in. Their purpose was achieved to help me fight off this raiding horseman, and that's what they did. Start firing them into this levy freeman. However, he does break a hole through some of my fierce swords and he can get his Osworn into my flank, into the lines. It is not good. My two Oathsworn over here are completely unable to participate in the main fight, and they have to fight Celtic warriors and Gallo-Thracian infantry, which just takes a very long time. And this was not good army placement on my part. Leaving my Oathsworn here, I should have put them in the center like he did with his. This tribal warrior still is fighting. However, now I have to bring off some of my troops so that I don't, so my these levy freemen don't kill off all my cavalry. These spears are coming up from the side. However, I believe I'm just about out of ammo for my Germanic scout riders. My Celtic slingers are firing, and they're not getting too many kills. However, they are causing damage to these tribal warriors. Here you can see I'm firing into the side of these tribal warriors. This is the unprotected side, so I am doing a bit more damage. These fierce swords are getting about ripped out from a Celtic warrior, and javelin shot an Oathsworn and another Celtic warrior. Yeah, he gets a back charge with his Oathsworn, and now my two Oathsworn are basically dead. And that Celtic slinger somehow ended up in the melee fight. Over here, I charge my cavalry into back of this spear warrior to help him fight. Since I'm charging in the back, then that could be too much more damage to me. And now he starts coming to finish up the fight, and now he knows he's won it, and I know I've pretty much lost it. And my fierce swords did get a good amount of kills. I actually killed a good amount of those tribal warriors. Comparatively. Really, still counting only 35 men left. And really what hurt me the most was the fact that I used the spear infantry to break the charges. That right there, I'm not sure if I would have won the match anyway, because I did make other couple of bad decisions. However, that really could have changed something. That could have made one unit route faster and break up a hole somewhere else. Who knows? So overall, good fight, pretty fun fight. I know a lot of people think in multiplayer that tribal warriors are pretty overpowered. And I don't think the tribal warriors themselves are overpowered. I think they're just a bit too cheap. I just think a bit of a price increase, and I think we're going to be good there. Because the reason why you could bring so many of them, because he didn't bring too many of them, and I definitely could have broken through this if I made a couple more better decisions. It's not that my build was better, his build was too good. I definitely could have won this. However, Pontic was a better player than me in this match, and now after this, you guys, we're going to check out some of the other two matches we played, alright? I'll catch you guys later. Peace!